Hey everybody, welcome to the final round of Season 9 Grand Arena, Round 3. This is the finals, so this is between me and a Jamaica Zebra to see who takes the whole thing and gets those 3 Zetas. Not gonna lie, I could use them. I just burnt all my Zetas on this new Darth Revan team, so I'm back to 0. Anywho, let's take a look at my opponent today, take a look at his roster. Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, Boss, Wampa. See anything else that stands out? Zalbar with a Zeta, Mission with a Zeta. I saw that earlier. I specifically didn't set my first order team because I knew I'd be seeing this on defense. Or at least I expect to. So we'll take a look at the board in just a little bit here and see if I'm right. Nest. It's got his HK with 1 Zeta. Vandor, Chewbacca, I wouldn't be surprised if I see that on defense at some point. Ewoks. Just about everything. Alright. Let's get into it. Let's see where we're at. Ooh, he's attacked. Alright. Now I'm not going to show you. I'm going to do something a little different this time because he has attacked. I'm not going to show you what I set. I want to see how well I do. And then when I'm spent, we'll go back and see what all he did, if he's still attacking, where everyone's at, and all that good stuff. We'll reveal that a little bit later. I can tell here he did something similar. He put his Darth Revan up top, which I think is the smartest thing to do at this point, especially since we don't know a lot about Darth Revan counters. I got a couple ideas that I'm going to try. Now, I'm a little bit lucky in that it's early with Darth Revan. Darth Revan just came out before this Grand Arena started, so people haven't had too much time, you know, unless they saved tons of crystals or spent some money to get them super geared up. So, all right. Let's take a look at the bottom underneath that. He's got a Karth team, and that's the Karth team I expected to see. And I'm actually happy it's up front because I posted a video a little while back of how you use First Order Crew, Xylo, and First Order Executioner against this team 3v3, and it works pretty well. So I'm going to keep our fingers crossed that it works again tonight. But first, I say we try some Darth Revan counters. Now, I've got one thing I want to try first, and if that doesn't work, I'll try something else. Now, I'll tell you, if that doesn't work, I am probably going to abandon this and try to clear the bottom, because I don't want to burn too many teams up here and not be able to at least clear a couple sections. So, here we go. We're going to do our Kira, Nest, and Hermit Yoda. Now, I don't know if using Hermit Yoda is a mistake here or not. Usually, it's phenomenal. This is what I use on Bastila-led teams. And having Hermit Yoda is imperative to get that Master's Training on Nest. So I'm going to go with the same principle here. The times I've seen it, it was just Kira and just Nest, and Kira's meant to die. I don't have as much health on Nest as I would like, so this could go south. But it's going to be pretty much the same thing where we get Hermit Yoda to put Master's Training on Nest and kind of just hit auto and pray that RNG goes our way and Nest gets stronger and stronger and they don't one-shot her. His HK was pretty under-geared. So I'm hoping I can take HK out first. But most of the damage is just going to be pure counters because I don't have any speed, bonus speed on Nest. It's purely tenacity and a lot of protection, which the bonus protection that you get from her taking hits it is based on her max health. And she probably should be modded for tenacity and health. And I got protection on her. But playing around with it, I tried to change her mods, not before this, but just since I kind of learned what to do. and it didn't add a ton of health. And that may break me or not, I don't know. But here goes everything. Let's try it. Alright, now I am going to go after this HK and get Master's Training. Alright. Now I'm just going to hit auto and pray this works. Okay, Nest is gone. That's fine. Yoda can go too. We just need counters here. But she's not countering. Alright. Come on. Come on. Get stronger. Come on. Hit HK. He's gone. Come on. Keep going. Come on. Counter. Oh. Okay, now it's just down to Bastila, Fallen, and Nest. Come on. Come on. Get out of there. One more. Come on. No! Okay, that's fine. I will take that. Okay, now we got to think about this. Hey everybody, we had a catastrophe. For some reason, the video stopped recording after my first battle. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to show you all the battles today. I don't know how it happened, but let's take a look. I'll kind of walk you through what happened. Give a little summary. This is going to be a short video, and we're not going to get to see very much, unfortunately. You just saw my first battle. Kind of walk you through. We hit this top section. We took out that Darth Revan team. What we did is we went in first with the Kira Nest Hermit Yoda counter, which is what you just saw. After that, somehow it quit recording, and I didn't realize it till I was done with the entire thing, and I went back to do it. So we'll kind of go through everything. So I went back in and used Wedge, Biggs, and Visas Mar, and because all I had left was Bastila Fallen, and I think she went once and it was over. I burst damage her and she was done. The bounty hunters, I used JTR, C3PO, and R2. That was more than overkill. First order, I tried Ewoks again. It didn't go well last round, but I thought that was a super well modded crew. And I figured this one's not as good. Maybe it'd work this time around. I took out Executioner, same as last time. I had to go back in with Palpatine, Vader, and Scion, so I took that out. Once that was down, we got to look back here, and we had that Jango team, Scoundrels. We had some Night Sisters, and we had the Rogue One team. Now, those Night Sisters, since Zombie was kind of weak, I used Veer, Stark, and Range Trooper and took it out very easy. If Zombie had been gear 12 or had a ton more protection, probably wouldn't have worked. I would have had to use a harder team. The Rogue One team, I used Phoenix, Hera, Sabine, and Kanan. And that went way better than if you saw my last round, how long that took. Still worked last round, but it took forever. This one went way faster and was way easier. And then for that Jango team with L3 and Vandor, I used initially Night Sisters. And I had it dead to rights a couple times. but I didn't think Plague could be cleared, but L3 still cleared it somehow, so I didn't see that happening. I got L3 dead on that very first attempt, and then I took in some scrubs because all that was left was Vandor was in the yellow on health, and it's not a very high geared Django, so I went back in and killed that real easy. I'm trying to remember what I used. I don't remember off the top of my head. It wasn't bad though because it was already done. Night Sisters did most of the work in that first attempt. Then we had this front section I attacked. The Karth team, I saved my first order when I saw how good his Karth team, he had Mission and Zalbar with Zeta, so I knew I'd see that on defense. So I saved Crew, Xylo, and First Order Executioner, and that worked phenomenal. I made a video on that earlier this week, or late last week, I should say, and it worked great. Check that out. It's a couple videos back on my page. Check out my channel. Works super well. The Night Sisters in this section, I used CLS and I took out DACA first. Super duper easy, no problem. Up top on that Z Maul team, I used Rex, Wampa, and Scavenger Ray because I wanted some big heavy hitters, and that went well. Cleared that on the first attempt, no problem. Scavenger Ray did die though. She got a hit or two in. Didn't make that big of a difference. Honestly, Wampa did just about everything. Then in the back on the bottom, I still had my Traya left. I was saving that in case I came up against a Jedi Knight Revan. So I used that on that Palpatine team, and obviously that's overkill. Traya, Nihilus, and Thrawn I used on that team. Then on the First Order team, Phasma lead, I used Akbar, R2, and Princess Leia, and took that out super easy. I wish I could have shown you all those battles. I thought I did show you all the battles, but somehow I must have hit stop recording. I probably had the cursor on the stop recording and accidentally touched the mouse pad on accident and didn't realize it after just one battle. Sorry about that, everybody. Let's go take a look at how he handled my defense. Struggled a little bit on my Scoundrel team, which I struggled on his a little bit too, so there's no harm, no foul in that. Then let's take a look up top. Killed my Bounty Hunters in one shot, killed Jedi Knight Revan in one shot, tried one time against my Darth Revan, did not succeed, loaded turn meter horribly. If you're going to load turn meter like that, you better get one or two people dead, or be smart enough to know, if they just using an ability that you know is going to be on cooldown, like some kind of stun from Crew or something to that effect, then you can kind of get away with loading turn meter and come back in, and you know that they're on cooldowns and they can't use those big abilities, but I don't think that's the case with this team. So then looks like he gave up on that and went down here and just tried to clear the bottom. And right there, 5 hits on my Karth team. That tells you right there he is done. So safe to say I won this one. We don't need to wait and see what happens. It's kind of nice. Finally, I had an opponent that attacked right away so I could get my battles in right away. Kind of know what I'm doing. But that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Sorry I couldn't show you every battle like I normally do. I can pretty much say that'll never happen again. I'll move the cursor off of that button just so that never accidentally happens. But took home the championship. It was a great final round. Thanks for watching. We'll do it again next time. Peace out.